welcome back to Frenchie's Bakery. Today we have a special guest on the channel. Yellow is going to be helping us bake some very special cookies today. If you guys want to know Yellow's full story, I will leave the link in the description box below. I am so out of breath from putting him up on this chair. He's so heavy. Oh my god. But you guys can go ahead and check out that video. We let you guys know everything about him, and it's a very interesting, intense story. So he is gonna be helping us today, and he's being so good right now. God, I just wanna cuddle him at all times. But as soon as he sees that like this is food, I'm not sure if he's gonna cooperate very well. I'm thinking he's gonna try and get up here, and that's gonna make things really difficult. I think he's gonna give me a hard time today, but I don't know. He's kind of sleepy. Are you sleepy? Good boy. So Mike's mom had to have surgery for a little bit of arthritis in her hand. It wasn't a big deal, not a crazy surgery, don't worry. She's totally fine. She said it was a piece of cake, but I wanted to make these special cookies for her because they are one of her favorites. I had no idea that they existed at Panera. They're called kitchen sink cookies, and she brought me one day, and I honestly kind of hate her for doing that because I am now addicted and I'm going to become obese from eating them every day, and I also found out how to make them, so that's not good. So I'm quite upset with her for showing me these incredible cookies, and now I'm making them for myself, and they're gonna be in the house at all times, and that is just not good because they're so good. I love the sweet and salty. So there's pretzels in there. Pretzels are my absolute favorite. They are my weakness. They are always in my cabinet, and I eat them every single day. It's so bad. And there's sea salt. I love sea salt. And chocolate chip cookie is my favorite. So there's chocolate chips in here, and it is just so stinking good. It's soft on the inside, but the outer layer is crunchy, and it is just, oh my gosh, it's just so good. So I figured I should make her some of these because she's been looking for the recipe and said she could never find it, and I came across something with adding a little bit of my own twist to it, and I think that they're gonna be pretty exact. I hope so. So then I can give her this recipe and she'll about die. So the first thing we are going to do, he looks absolutely miserable, but this is the resting bull face. This is what their face always looks like. They're just like, Boog, do you know that we're making cookies today? You look like a manatee. Are you ready to tell them the first ingredients? All right, so we are going to be adding everything into this big mixing bowl. Now he's starting to get a little curious, starting to smell things. Yeah. And we are going to mix this back in our KitchenAid mixer or a handheld mixer, it's up to you. So the first thing we are going to add in is our sugars. So I have a cup of light brown sugar here and half a cup of granulated sugar, and we're just going to add this in, and now he's realizing that there is food up here. Oh boy. And then we are going to add in a cup of unsalted softened butter. So let me unwrap all these and add them in. This is butter. I'm sure you would eat that whole thing. Piglet is incredibly upset that she's not on camera today. She just loves to be on camera, and she's behind one of the gates whining. She desperately wants to be in here, but that would just be absolute chaos because Yellow is not the biggest fan of his little sister. He just is not the biggest fan. He would like to eat her like he's gonna eat these cookies. So once we have all that in the bowl, we are then going to add 1 egg. Are you gonna be curious about the egg like Piglet is? You crack it and you put it in. And then a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and I just like to eyeball that. And then we are going to move back to the KitchenAid mixer and mix this all up, scrape down the bowl, mix it up again, and then we're gonna add some more ingredients. Are you licking your chops? It does smell pretty good already. Ooh, these are gonna be so good. All right, and now we're going to add in our dry ingredients. So we have 2 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour here, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So I'm just going to add this in, and then we are going to go back to the mixer, mix this up, scrape the bowl again, mix it up again, and then we're going to add in the amazing, yummy finishing touches. And this is the perfect time to start preheating your oven. You want to preheat it to 350 degrees. Now in this baggie, I just added everything together in the baggie, but I added the pretzels first, obviously, because we are going to be crushing them, which I already did. So I have a big Ziploc baggie here. I have in 3/4 cup of crushed pretzels, 3/4 cup of semi-sweet chocolates, 3/4 cup of chocolate chunk chocolate chips, and a 1/2 cup of toffee bits. Guys, I am so impressed with Yellow. Like, he is just chilling and being the best little sous chef. Now he is drooling. He's starting to get a little excited about the food. But normally he would be up on this table like getting everything. So he is being such a good boy. He might have to be on every Frenchie's Bakery video. What do you guys think? Like this video if you think that he should be in every single video, because I think he should be, because he's just the cutest and he's so good. You are so well behaved. For now. And by the way, Mike's mom absolutely adores dogs. She is just a dog lover like me, and she does not care if he is involved in this cooking process. I'm washing my hands throughout, so we're being as sanitary as possible, but whenever you're a dog lover, you're gonna eat some dog hair throughout your life. I know it sounds gross, but that's how it goes. So I'm going to add this to the mixing bowl and then mix this up very, very briefly until it is all incorporated, and then we are going to start to scoop out the cookies and put them on the cookie tray. He is really drooling. Me too, Boog, me too. I am salivating like crazy. I can't wait. I'm just warning you guys, if you are big into eating cookie dough, I recommend do not eat this because you will eat the whole bowl before you even get it on the tray. I made that mistake of tasting it, and now I'm gonna have to have crazy willpower not to eat it all. So this dough looks absolutely incredible. Oh my God, I am just obsessed. So Panera makes massive cookies. They're bigger than my face and Yellow's face. He wants this spoon. There's no food on this spoon, it's just a spoon. I want to make like regular sized cookies today. I don't think we need to be making like ginormous cookies, but I'm gonna try and make maybe like 3 with an ice cream scoop and see how it goes, see if they turn out like the exact same as Panera. Because I'm curious if they're gonna be smaller, if they're not gonna be soft on the inside and crunchy on the outside. So I'm going to do a little experiment and make some bigger ones, and now he realizes that there's definitely food. Stay down here. And he's gonna start climbing up on the table. Yeah, you can't have that. So we have 3 giant cookies here, and then we're gonna do some smaller ones. It's torture, but I'm gonna give you some treats, don't worry. You can't always just eat everything, Bear. Sometimes you gotta make things for others. He's like, you're crazy. And then we're going to take some big sea salt chunks and just sprinkle them over top of the cookies. So I'm just gonna take a little bit and just sprinkle that right on top. Oh my gosh, this looks divine. He's doing so good though. Like, Yellow is the type that is like, screw you, I don't care what you're saying. But every time I say no, he stops. And normally that's something that he doesn't do. So I really am super proud of him. This must be just absolute torture. These are gonna bake between 13 and 16 minutes. You're just gonna have to eyeball it. If it looks super raw still, just keep it in there for about 2 more minutes. These are probably, these bigger ones are probably, you can't even see them, and I can't move them closer to him because he will eat them. They're probably gonna stay in like 3 or 4 minutes longer than the smaller ones. So we're gonna pop these in. We're going to die from the amazing smell of them baking. And then we get to taste test. And I'm gonna let you have a little taste of these cookies. I'm gonna give him a piece without chocolate. Don't freak out, I know what I'm doing. I take care of my dogs. I'm not gonna give him any type of chocolate. So we're gonna taste test soon, buddy. I know, it's hard. It's really, really hard. All right, we're gonna bake these real quick. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that he fits on that seat. He's like just about too big to not fit. He just fits perfectly. He's kind of upset that I woke him up from his nap. You're already drooling again. Wow, he is just so excited about these cookies. So I have them on a paper plate. Excuse the like non-professional side of this video. I don't have them on like a pretty plate or anything, but these are the regular size cookies, like a normal chocolate chip cookie that you would have, and they turned out great. The inside is soft and then the outside is nice and crunchy. They smell incredible. They taste really, really, really good. And then these are the big ones. And I actually made a few more. They're baking right now because I loved the way that they turned out. They turned out just like the Panera ones. Like, they look exact. So I really do like the bigger ones a lot. It's just, they're just like so big. I kind of like having like regular sized cookies. So it kind of just depends on what kind you want. You want like a bigger kind or a smaller kind. It doesn't matter, but they are so good and super easy to make. So you guys should definitely make these, and it's gonna be a lot cheaper. Like Panera's pretty expensive, so you can make these for yourself at home and then just have like a whole bunch for the price of just one cookie at Panera. So you can also freeze the cookie dough if you want to just make like one cookie a day. You can preheat your oven and throw a cookie in and just have a little treat. So that's what Mike and I do with our chocolate chip cookie addiction that we have going on. I make some dough, I put it in the freezer, and then if we're craving some, we can literally just pop it in the oven while it's still frozen and everything. So you don't have to make the dough and wait like even longer to eat your craving. So this was super successful. I am incredibly proud of Yellow. He did so good considering that there is food right in front of him. I mean, this is phenomenal. He never acts this good, and he is really drooling, so I'm really gonna have to clean the island off. But he did so super very good. And like I said, if you guys want to hear his story, I will have the link in the description box below, and you can go watch it and hear everything and see everything, because we go through every step of his life. You're a good boy. So I'm actually going to go give him a Scooby-Doo snack right now because he did so good. And if you guys want to check out that recipe, Piglet and I filmed that a few days ago, like a week ago or something, and it's a really, really good recipe and all the dogs loved it. So I'm gonna go give him a little reward, and then we're gonna go deliver these to your grandma. Yeah, so we're gonna go deliver these and just enjoy the rest of our day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a good rest of your day, everyone. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye, guys.